Hello there, beauties. I'm Brooke, and this is my channel, Tarot with B. So today we're going to be checking out what message you need to hear in love right now. Like, you could be single, you could be in a relationship, you could be in separation right now, anything, just what message you really need to hear. And I want to do a little cleanse as you check out the cards. I am using rose, a beautiful rose scented incense. And just check out the cards, check out the crystals. Um, for pile one, we have the banded agate. For pile two, we've got some amethyst. And for pile three, I believe that is hematite. So let's just check it out. Pile one again, the banded agate. Pile two with the amethyst. Pile three with hematite. I think it's hematite. But take a second, see if the card calls out to you, the crystal. I'll show you an up close of the crystals in a minute as well, if you need to get a better look at them. But just really see what's calling to you. Use that intuition. You may have messages in more than one pile as well, so check out as many as you'd like. We're just cleansing the energy with this beautiful rose-scented incense. Let me go ahead and set this over here before it lights me on fire. Okay. Oh no. Oh God. Okay. All right, we're good. So I'll show you an up close. This is the banded agate. It's honestly very pretty in person. I'm not sure if you can see it very well on camera, but it's very, very beautiful. That's for pile one. Pile two with the amethyst. And pile three with the hematite. So feel free to pause the video if you need some more time. I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile one, number one, okay? I'll see you in a minute. Hello there, pile number one. So if you chose the banded agate, this is your reading. And this beautiful card is here as well. I hope you could see it in the intro. I am very sorry I didn't do my nails. They really needed a break from my fake nails. So we're just going natural today. I didn't wear any rings either, but it's fine. So, okay, what message you need to hear right now? Again, you could be single, at a distance, in a relationship, whatever. We're just going to see right now. What's up? Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So there's something here that you're really stressing about, or that you're really concerned about, and maybe thinking like it needs to go faster. Like whether that be like you've been single for a while and you just really want someone in your life, or maybe you've been in a relationship with someone for a while and you're like, when are we moving in together? Like, when is this moving up a next level or something like that? And I feel as though Spirit's really wanting you to just trust the process. Trust that things are going to work out. It just may not be when you're expecting them to, right? So now we're going to check out some cards. I don't know where to put this way. Sure. So let's check out some more cards to see what is going on. I also want to do charms at the end to get some initials and letters and such to see what we come out with. But let's see here. What's going on with pile one, Spirit? What message do you want to give to pile one? Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So there's something here that's in a transitional period. You could have just gotten out of a relationship or something like that, and are just really wanting to know, or not even just gotten out of one. You've been out of a relationship for a while, and you're just like, when's something coming for me, right? And Spirit wants you to know there's something coming. This honestly does feel like singles. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way, but it feels like this group is single. As I was even shuffling these out, it felt like that for the actual piles to choose. So I think that for you, there's a big change coming because you've been working on yourself. You've been working on growing and maybe you're going through a transitional period, and like spirit just feels like it wasn't exactly a great time for you to focus on love. You needed to focus on other things, right? Instead of a relationship. And that really helped you grow and expand your mind and your situation. Perhaps like it's through your career or something like that, but there's something here that you really needed to like grow and learn your lessons, right? And I'm not saying like they were bad lessons or anything, but like just to make sure that you didn't that you don't bring any toxicity into a relationship or anything like that. And we also have mirror here, mirroring each other's self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds. Introspection, yes. There's again that because I was just saying like trying to get out, like you were working on healing your wounds and whatever, and growing from the past connections potentially. And then this came out as I was saying that pretty much. Relationships reflect our wounds. So it's like you, spirit is maybe holding back on bringing a connection to you because they want you to really reflect. And I think you've been in this introspective energy, which is gorgeous. You've grown a lot, and spirit just wants you to trust that your time is coming in love. It really is. It's just a matter of maybe a few loose ends that they have to put together, right? Yeah, look, Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So there's I love how these are coming out as I'm saying that. Like, did you see how that came out when I was saying like they're tying up a few loose ends and then they'll bring something to you, and Cupid's arrow came out. So it's like there something is coming for you. This connection will be coming. It's just like taking a little time. And it could come in the form of some, so it's a surprise, you're not expecting that. So it may feel as though they pop in at like this random time and you're like, whoa, okay, hi. It's like because maybe you got to a place where you felt more comfortable being like not in a relationship, like single, or like just not with anything serious and a serious connection. And it's like then bam, this person shows up, right? And I'm not saying that's like to like trounce on your independence or anything like that, because I don't think that will be like this at all. It's just like they're coming, Spirit wants you to know that love is coming soon. You just have to have faith and trust that everything will work out as it should. The snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So you don't have to take everything in this, okay? I'm just going intuitively here. I get the sense that perhaps you are comparing yourself and your situation to your friends or your loved ones, or like what you see on social media. And you're like, why don't I have that yet? Right? And spirit really doesn't want you to do that. You're on your own journey here. Oh, look at the back of the deck, healthy choices. You're making healthy choices. You're taking care of yourself right now, working on self-love and bringing more happiness and joy into your life, which I mean, and everything that you see on social media and through other people's relationships is what they want you to see. It may not be how it is, like it actually is. And so you don't actually know what other people's relationships are like, right? So comparing what you have to what they have is totally, honestly, pointless. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Like, it's pointless because you're really doing what you need to be doing for yourself right now. And that will bring you a healthy connection in the long run. It will. And it'll probably be even more healthy than these relationships you're comparing your situation to, honestly. Yeah, it feels like you're chasing, not in like you're not chasing a person, but you're chasing like, when is love coming? Something needs to come soon or I'm going to lose my mind, and you're like chasing this idea, even if it's through like, your imagination, you just are waiting and waiting and waiting. And it's on your mind a lot, love, like being single. There could be some depression and sleepless nights about this, but spirit really wants you to know like that you're not going to have to be chasing. in this relationship that's coming your way. It's just not going to be the case, okay? Oh, look, love call. Yes, like it feels like someone's going to let you know that they really like you, whether that's through like a dating app or actually talking to you, communicating to you that they like you, or like through a DM or something like that. I feel as though someone is going to approach you about this. You're not going to be the chaser. Someone's approaching you when it comes to this. Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. That's exactly it right now. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on, having fun, enjoying your time with your friends, because this connection feels as though it could last, like be a long-term connection, the one that's coming in for you. And Spirit just wants you to relish in this, in your singlehood. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your time, and live in your beautiful self-confidence, because you are enough. Not enough is at the back of the deck here. You have a lot of self-consciousness here and issues with how you see yourself and self-love, and Spirit just wants you to really try your best to just have fun and try and love yourself, and be around the people that make you feel good and make you feel confident. That's big here. Absolutely. So let's see some. Actually, no, wait. I don't want to do tarot yet. Let's do Buzzfeed cards, then we'll do tarot. Okay, what's going on with pile number one, Spirit? What do they need to know? So we have Saturday morning cartoons. Sure. I'm just going to get all of these out first, and then we'll go with it. They're very close, though. I just want you to know that. They're very close. And it's going to be such a relaxed and chill vibe. Like, you guys are not going to be like this uptight couple. It's a very like, you go with the flow and you really flow easily together as well. Yeah, you have a lot of worrying. You worry a lot about this, but they're close. Shore is like almost there. It's like they're right behind you. This is you like looking into the water. Where's this person? When is someone coming for me? And then they're right behind you and scared. You turn around and it's like, oh my God, right? That's kind of how it feels. It's like they're gonna pop into your life and it's gonna be like, oh my God, right? Because I don't know. It's just interesting to see that this is because I don't know. Toad is really giving me like worries. And you really doubt yourself too, you know, because there's a lot about acceptance here, accepting the current situation you're in. It's like, so once you stop trying to chase love and stop making something happen with someone that may not be for you or that may have shown you their red flags and you kind of ignored them, you worry and worry and worry that no one's coming. When honestly, just try and let that go, which is so hard. I mean, it's easier said than done, but you've got to just relish in you right now and your friends and your loved ones and be around them and accepting your singlehood. You know what I mean? Being happy about it. Um, and thriving in that independent energy as well, right? And then you're going to really grow and expand your mindset and everything. And then, bam, I feel like this person's coming in. Being more comfortable with yourself is huge here. With Saturday morning cartoons, I never have viewed this card this way, but it's interesting that it's coming out like that. I just think Spirit wants you to take a more laid back approach to love right now. Easygoing. Don't take it too seriously right now. Some just some physical connections. If you are into that, I mean, not everybody is, but just like one night stands, whatever. Nothing serious. It doesn't have to be serious right now. Um, and if that's not your thing, just focus on you, right? Finding what you like for yourself. That's big. But having a more easygoing outlook on love instead of really being so scared about it, you know, and focusing on those worries and doubts in your mind that no one's ever coming. They are. They are. And look at the back of the deck here. Otter. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards. It's so lovely and loving, and they're holding hands, sleeping, and they're so comfortable with each other. And I'm telling you, it's love is coming for you. And I love this too. Look, bees. There's two here as well. You had two right on top, like right there at the back of the deck. Someone's definitely coming. And again, they may just pop in. Busy, you're busy, busy, busy. You're like minding your own business, and then bam, there they are. It'll be like, oh, hey, you know, what's up? How you doing? But let's see some tarot now, and then we'll get into the charms. Yes, Queen of Cups. Oh, gorgeous. We love to see this. Completely in control of your emotions. Queens are so fucking awesome. You are just, I don't know how many cards I want to get. Okay, I want to keep her there though. You're so kind. You've got this big heart that you want to share with someone, right? And you want to have that returned as well, that love. You have so much love to give. And I think Spirit's really going to give you someone that is very equal to you in that respect. Like you are so open to giving this cup to someone too. The cup is all of your emotions. That's your heart. That's like all you have to give, right? And so content to do it as well. Oh, I just think that that's how you're feeling. You're just ready to be with someone. Oh, yes. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. These new beginnings. So I believe, so Ace of Wands, okay, again, if it resonates for you, could be like a just a physical connection, not anything long term or anything like that. I mean, these are two very quick energy. We have the quick energy here, and I do believe you are really looking for something deeper and very connected and emotional, and um I don't mean emotional in a negative way. It's just like emotionally connected, right? And not something short term. You want a long term relationship. But you could be open to a short term relationship coming, you know, or you could just be focusing on other things and not really like focusing on, I don't know, a new project that you're trying to do or a new, I'm trying to think here, hobby or something like that, you know, with this Ace of Wands. It could be something like that that you're trying out, that with your friends, with your girls, right? And you're just having fun. You're embracing maybe pole dancing or something, I don't know, and you're really embracing yourself and who you are and thriving in your confidence and your in your body as well. I think that's huge. But the Ace of Swords, it really helps you connect your thoughts to your emotions and why you feel how you do. There's something there as well through this activity that you'll very much be just gaining a lot of clarity from it and from, again, staying single. Because I think that you've been in some very toxic relationships in the past, and people have really used your kind heart and your beautiful, beautiful soul against you, right? You're very tender-hearted, I think, and open with your emotions, and other people aren't, and so they really use that against you in the past. And I think that you're really figuring out like that doesn't have to be the case, right? And that wasn't cool. And those past relationships, they treated you like shit, you know? And maybe you didn't see that before. But I think that light bulb's going to go off in your head, and it's going to be like, oh, well, okay. You're gaining this new information, and it's really just clearing the clouds in your mind that were maybe there, in the past. We also have the Page of Wands. Oh my God. So there really could be some sort of one night stand here. This just is like, look at this, look at that card. It just looks like it looks inappropriate a little, very phallic, if you will, phallic. But yeah, this could be someone, like this connection could be someone younger than you. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but like they're just, you guys have very you're very emotional. It's not a bad thing. But you're very passionate too. It's interesting. Usually cups and wands are not the greatest match, but they're interesting. Opposites are really fun sometimes, They spice things up. And especially if this person is really helping you figure out what you like. I don't necessarily know if this Page of Wands is that deep connection that will be coming in. This could just be a short-term fling, but I think that they will help you feel really confident with yourself and help you learn what you like, And if that's not your thing, I think that this is you just playing and enjoying time with yourself and enjoying time with your friends and whatever, and really just embracing who you are. Because I think maybe you were in the past like always the person that was in a relationship, right? Or something like that. And you've never really been single for an extended period of time. And so this time is like when you can enjoy and learn about yourself, right? You can enjoy being you and you can enjoy being alone. And maybe that's not where you're at right now, and that's okay, but Spirit just wants you to try, right? And we have Six of Swords. There's some sort of expansion happening. And again, I think it's within your mind. There's a lot going on in your head, and swords are very much about thoughts. So I think that you're just, maybe you're in like a Saturn return or something like that, and you're really trying to just learn these lessons. I don't know if you're trying, they're just happening, you're learning these lessons and it's like, oh my God. And it just keeps going and going and going, right? And it's everything makes sense, and I think you're very emotionally intelligent as well. So you're evolving a lot within yourself. And as a potential water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, that's huge. And evolved water signs are really cool. They're powerful, very powerful, because they have such control of their emotions, and they realize why other people do what they do and how they react, because they have such good knowledge of emotions, right? And I have to show you this. Ace of Cups came out. Like, it was in the center. I was just screwing with the cards and bam, Ace of Cups, which is a new love connection potentially. So I'm telling you, there's something coming here for you for sure. And it may take a little while. It may, but it'll be worth it, I think. So let's do some charms to close out the reading. Oh, we had an E fly out, so I'm just going to set that there. Okay. Ew, I don't know. We have an A. Oh my God, these are all vowels. A, E, A, O, E. Interesting. Okay. So those could be EA Sports. That's all I just remembered. But they could be initials. They could be the first letter of a restaurant, a place, a state, a city, however it resonates for you. Have fun with that. Oh, no more sweeping your emotions under the rug. That's for sure. You're going to be very open with them from now on. Ooh, and finding that balance, or like grounding in this situation, that anchor. And it could just be like through a person. But I think that you're really feeling more tethered to the earth. I know that water signs, I am a Cancer sun and a Scorpio moon, so I feel this. I know that it's very difficult for water signs to stay grounded sometimes. We really tend to disassociate and go somewhere else, right? In our mind. We're just not here, maybe in our daydreams, whatever. But you are really, really working on this groundedness. And I love that it's an anchor and it's like you came out as the Queen of Cups. I love that, like, consistency there. But it's just, you're finding that balance and that groundedness within yourself and your emotions. You have your heart chakra here. Oof, something big, big, big with your heart is opening. I think you're working on opening your heart chakra too. And we have Cancer energy here with the Chariot. Again, Queen of Cups. But just forward momentum and also balancing things out. This is cardinal water energy here, right? So really taking the reins of your emotions and focusing on how you're reacting to things. Could I react a different way? All of this. Can I be more patient? Can I not snap at people? Stuff like that. You're really working through all of this and why you're reacting that way. So you're going to be unstoppable in a relationship. Let me tell you, you're like a communication god, okay? And we also have the star. So honestly, I think you're doing a ton of shadow work. You're really working on these negative traits of yourself that have maybe hindered you in the past and maybe brought you a little bit of stress in the past as well, and just some negativity, just those negative parts of yourself that people tend to like to ignore. But I think you're facing them head on with the star, and you're making amazing progress with that. So we have the Optimist Sagittarius energy. Look, bow and arrow, just like Cupid's bow. Just come on, that's crazy. Being more optimistic with love. Yes, the 10 of Swords is here. There's an ending to your pain. It's not going to last. Like I said, you may be keeping yourself up at night because you're so stressed about love and your situation and all of that. But I think it's really ending for you, Pile One. I do. That whole worry about that. You're very much going to be in this trusting energy. Oh, the Six of Cups. That's so cute. That is so sweet that came out. The Six of Cups. It's just like such a tender energy. Oh, I also think this reminds me of your inner child too. Like working on your inner child. Again, doing so much work on yourself. That's huge. And your emotions. Truly. Like maybe you're working on baggage from your childhood or baggage from your teenage years, things that your self-image from your teenage years that really have hindered you in a relationship. And people are always like, why are you so self-conscious? Or like, why you act like that? You're gorgeous, blah, blah, blah. You're really putting in the work here to feel more comfortable emotionally and physically in your body, right? So that's big. It also could be someone from your childhood that is coming in. I don't, only take it if it resonates, okay? But for some of you, that could be the case. Like the person, maybe this Page of Wands could be someone from your like teenage years or something like that you're having some fun with. Or it could just be the person that is going to be coming in that long-term situation. That could be someone that you know from your childhood or from the past. But again, only take it if it resonates, okay? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, because there had to be walking away of some, like, because we did have coffin here. There was an ending and of some sort. And that's what this is, that Eight of Cups. Walking away from something, but feeling, I don't want to say good about it, but sure that was the right choice. Because the cups are always balanced, which means your emotions were very balanced and very um, sure of your decision. It felt bittersweet, potentially, walking away, but it will lead you to such better things. And it leads you to that Nine of Cups energy, which is all about that independent, like so self-assured of yourself. And I think that you had to walk away from that situation in order to grow and in order to spread those beautiful wings. And flourish. I love this pile. How beautiful, pile one. But I am going to end your reading there. It's been such a pleasure to read for you today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell. If you'd like to join me on Patreon, I do post extended readings there, monthly horoscope readings, as well as weekly energy check-ins, and there's polls there and behind the scenes stuff as well, and there are opportunities for personal readings as well, at a discount. So hit me up there. I'll leave the link in my bio if you want to join and become a patron. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. You can hit me up if you have any questions, anything you need guidance on. Just shoot me an email and I'll get right back to you. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, pile one. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hello there, pile three. So if you chose the amethyst crystal or this card, this is your reading about the message that you need to hear about love. So let's just see. Doesn't matter if you're single in a relationship. I mean, we got some vibes with pile one. So we'll see what's coming out with you, okay? But we'll see. All right. So we have right here, balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So I think that you could potentially be in a relationship. Okay, I'm just going to be honest. This one does feel like you're potentially there, and it's feeling a little unbalanced right now. There's something here where one of you is not being honest. Like, and I don't mean cheating. I mean, like, you're being agreeable. You're not putting up a little bit of a fight or standing up for yourself or saying like, no, I would rather do this, or no, I want to do this my way, or you know what I mean? Because it feels like one of you is very much like, this is the way it's going to be, and the other one's kind of just like falling in line instead of standing up for themselves. Okay. um so it's just feeling rather unbalanced right now, because it feels like one of you really wants to keep the peace, right? And you don't want to like rock the boat. You know, I mean, we have yin and yang here. So there could just be an excess of one or the other, right? And that is really affecting the flow of this. And it's like one of you's in the light here, and like it feels like that's really like the one that's getting their way all the time. The other one's feeling very upset and sad a lot of the time, and could potentially be hiding that, right? Because you're just trying to make the other person happy. And the other person may not even be aware of this, okay? So I'm not sure. We'll see more, but I'm hoping it's not like a toxic situation where they're very controlling, but we'll see. Okay, let's get into this. It just needs to be more balanced. That is absolutely, that's definitely what spirit wants you to know. Like, this has got to be balanced, way more balanced. And you have to communicate your wants and needs and your boundaries too. Very, very important. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So it feels like that's how it started, or that's what you want. That's the goal. You guys really want to feel good together. I think that it is a very good, like when it's good, it's really good, right? And you have fun together for sure, and you feel as though it's like, this is it. You guys need to be together, you know, and feels like you feel like you're soulmates, you know, and you enjoy each other's company again when it's good, and you're very happy. But there are times where it's not like that, right? We have a karmic relationship here. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So a karmic relationship is more like about what you learn from it. It's very passionate and like a live wire. You know, it could go like be set off at any minute. It's like a lot of arguing, a lot of very unbalanced. I mean, very unbalanced energetically, but you're addicted to each other. It's hot and heavy. It's crazy to describe how a karmic relationship feels. It's just very intense, right? And it's meant to teach you a lot. in general. I'm not sure that it's meant to be lasting for a long time or be like the person that you're meant to be with, but it feels like this person may trigger you in ways that really affects your well-being. And so you just shut down and you don't say that it triggers you, that they trigger you, right? And that leads you to resenting them and really almost, I don't want to say hating them, but like just feeling very angry toward them. But you're learning a lot about what you don't want in a relationship, I think, in this situation. Because again, sometimes it's really, really good, but then a lot of the time it's very bad. Um, and it's very off balance. We have love call. Yeah, it feels like this person, okay, said I love you very early. There's something here where it's just like they said I love you, and it was like a week after you guys have been dating or two, something like that. And it was like, what? It just, and maybe you felt like you had to say it back, even though you didn't feel it. I don't know. I'm getting some interesting vibes from this pile. You also it could be like a long distance relationship as well. But it feels like they often try and tell you like they love you, and you're just like, I don't know if I love you though. I don't know. It feels like it's very huh, one-sided almost. Not that you don't like this person, but it's just you've almost shut your emotions off to them and how you like you don't feel anything for them, right? Then we have love. Interesting. Okay. Because maybe you do love them. I mean, maybe you do. Let's see. Yeah. I like because I was like, maybe I'm reading this wrong, but then coffin came out. So I'm not saying anyone's gonna die. I just want you to know that, okay? Um, again, it's very intense. There's a lot of like love. I love you. There's intense emotions, right? And that's really what it is. And attraction too. I think you're very attracted to each other. That's huge. Your sex may be absolutely fucking bomb, okay? It could be very fire. But sorry. There's a lot of passion, okay? But it feels like this is not meant to last. Obviously take that how you will and how it resonates for you. It may not resonate for everyone, but um it feels like it's not meant to last. There's going to be some sort of change here, and it could be ending. Like this relationship could be ending because it's just so unbalanced and it feels very toxic. You feel like you're ready to go. You do. And there's a new phase coming. I love that. That phoenix. You're going to rise from the ashes and I don't know. I feel like I don't know why I know you're the one that's not the like the toxic one here. Maybe a little, but like I don't mean like cuz everybody's a little toxic, right? They try not to be, but I feel like you actively check yourself, right? And make sure you're not being toxic. Whereas this person's just a mess. But I think for you it's just where did that go? Wait, I just lost the card. The phoenix was just here. Am I stupid? You guys, I swear to God. Where did it go? That was crazy. Didn't I show you guys that Phoenix was here? Look, Chaser's there now. And I swear I didn't drop it on the floor. What? Okay, well, I guess you need this message. So, honestly, with the Chaser, it's like fear of abandonment. And Chaser in a codependent relationship. So it's like it feels like you're trying to make this work. You're really trying your best to maybe you're almost worried about how this person will react if you break up. If you say you want to, you know? And so you're just like trying to make it work, even though it's like taking everything within you to keep this going because you really don't want it to stay that way. Where the fuck did that card go? That's gonna drive me crazy. That's really crazy. Like, and I know I showed you guys that it was the Phoenix, right? Like you were rising from the. It's crazy. Spirit was like, you weren't looking, so I'm gonna switch the card. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's get one more card for the back of the deck here. For right there. All right, we're gonna take one. So addiction. Codependent again, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. It feels like this person definitely is like obsessed with you and trying to take possession of you. Like not like a ghost or anything, you know, or a demon. I don't mean it like that. But this is giving devil energy, like in tarot. A lot of devil energy. Just very toxic, honestly, and not allowing you to live your life how you want to. It feels like they're always like, where are you going? What are you doing? Who are you hanging out with? Or they check your phone a lot, or you know, something like that. They're just like not trusting. And it feels like you're just chained to them and you're miserable because of it. Oh, look. But I think you have options here. Many options. Keys on a ring, you have options, and this person knows it. And they're like trying to hold on to you. And it's like, because you're a gem and they're like this jerk, right? Like, and they know it. That's the thing. Oh, man, I'm getting fired up now. I might try to chill. That thing really, where I find that card after. I'm gonna be surprised. I should have looked through the deck, but I don't want to waste time. So let's see. Oh God. Okay. Ripple. Yes. Okay. Oh, this sucks. You're really concerned about what will happen if you leave this person. The consequences. That's what you're concerned about. What's gonna happen? Oh. We have chameleon and notification red. Friggin' Brigger. Sorry. Ah, God, this person, let me tell you, is irritating me. Anyway, they're like a chameleon. They can change their skin. They can be like this for one person and then be like this for another and then be an absolute dick to you. Like just very charming and lovely and whatever, really nice to people's faces, and then behind closed doors, they're so emotionally abusive. They're just a jerk. And they're like, it feels like they gaslight you too with your emotions and their emotions. Maybe you can see right through it. I hope you can, but oh, I don't like it. I don't like their vibes. And that notification red is there with that warning. Like, that's a warning. Like, this person is not cool. They're not treating you how you're meant to be treated, you know? And again, they realize that you have a lot of different options. You are the shit. Okay, you're amazing. And get really they get really worried that you're going to leave, right? So they pull you back in somehow. They're nice to you for 2 seconds and then bam, right back to that like toxic bullshit. This person sucks. I'm sorry. I love you. Pile too. I don't mean to be bashing this person to filth because I'm sure you feel very kind things toward them sometimes, but man, I don't like this energy. I do not like it. Let's see what we get with tarot, and then we'll get some charms. The lovers. Mm-hmm. The lovers. It's like that's what they put on. That's the facade. The lovers doesn't have to be a positive thing here. Okay, I'm just and it's look at the Ace of Wands at the back of the deck here. It's like physical. You know, there's no love necessarily. They may think that they love you, and maybe they do. I don't mean it like that, but they're very physically like with this lovers. Like, I need to be with you. You like obsessive. Oh, I don't like this. I don't mean to like freak you out or anything. I don't mean it like that, but I don't like their vibes, dude. Oh yeah, karma. Karma's gonna come for their ass. Let me tell you. You're gonna be thriving, I'm telling you. Well, they're just Ooh, I love how I said that you're gonna be thriving and the star flew out. Yep. That's right. Aquarius energy, baby. You are gonna be thriving and living in a much more positive situation. I don't know, I'm just getting such negativity here with these twins. They aren't twins. That sounded creepy. This is Gemini energy, right? They're not twins. There's nothing weird going on with these two. Oh, God. Anyway, so it's Gemini energy, right? And so it's like two sides with those twins. They can flip. They've got that ability to turn that one twin off, that nice twin, and then bam, their mean twin, and vice versa. It just happens. And you're like, get whiplash from it. And I don't know, I just really feel as though karma is coming for them. I do. But for you, I think things are going to be absolutely okay. Especially with the star here. That's really nice to see because you're seeing that you have different options. Heck yeah. You're seeing, it's like the blindfold is coming off of your eyes and and maybe, I don't mean it like you're in the dark about this, but like you're really realizing, no, you know what? I don't have to stay in this energy. I don't have to stay with this person just because I'm afraid that how they're going to react, Obviously, if you're in a dangerous situation, please like be careful and take steps to get out safely. But I'm not necessarily getting that kind of vibe, like that it's a dangerous situation physically for you. Um, but this other person feels like they're just completely emotionally like could fly off the handle, And that's what you're worried about. Emotionally in the sense of like, oh, I'm gonna off myself because blah, you're leaving, blah blah blah. They could like throw that in your face, but they're just trying to keep you there. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I'm getting here. But you're going to do what you're going to do for yourself and let them go, I think, because you're really finding like you have different options. You're planning. You're making plans to move ahead with your life and make those expansions, getting out of there, You have 3 wands. You don't need, yeah, look, in the Cancer energy, you're like, bitch, bye, in your chariot, I'm out of here. Off I go, flying away, right? It just feels like that. Yeah. Oh, look. This was the back of the deck for the Buzzfeed cards. Look at the imagery here. This is like that river. You're like, might take a bit and it might be very windy and your emotions are all over the place, but then there's open water there and it's like free sailing after that, and things will be okay. It's just a matter of getting past those hurdles that may be thrown your way, okay? And the ripple there. You're so worried about the consequences and about how this person's going to react. It does feel so toxic, pile 2. It's just off balance. And, I'm going back to this card. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. This person doesn't do either. They challenge you in a negative way. They don't challenge you in a positive way. It's negative. And there's definitely no supporting happening, no healthy support happening on their end. That's for sure. And Spirit just wants you to realize that that's not how it has to be. And you do have options. You really do, to get the fuck out of there. And you're not going to be alone. Maybe you have, I don't know, like, I don't know if you're like talking to other people or something, but, or like have someone that you think about often that you're like, damn, I wish I could talk to them and see how they're doing. It feels like that. Like you have options. You don't have to feel tethered to this person. They're not your end game. That's for sure. So let's get some, oh my God, my hair. Let's get some charms to close out your reading. lots of letters. So we have Q, U, I, F, quiff. Is that like hair? Yeah, quiff. Like, is that how the Brits say their hair? Interesting. T, so two. Tom. Okay. Talk, TikTok. Kim. However they resonate for you, okay? Tim as well. Kim, Tim, Tom. Mock. I know it's not, there's no C there, but mock. Mott. Moff. However they resonate for you, okay? They could be initials to like your initials, their initials. They could be like the first letter to like a city, a country, a state. They could be little words. They could be, however it resonates for you. Abbreviations of a country or something like that, or however it resonates. Two of Swords. Yeah, you're feeling very conflicted here. It's like you know what choice to make, but you have that blindfold on right now. It's interesting that I said that about the blindfold coming off here with the star, because the Two of Swords is they're wearing a blindfold, I'm pretty sure, in their card, in that original depiction of the Two of Swords with that Rider-Waite deck. It's just a matter of actually taking action toward what you know you need to do, because you have those two options. You can stay or you can leave. And it feels like you need to leave, but you're not moving, you're not taking action. So, but I think that the blindfold will be coming off, and maybe you'll be getting some clarity or something, or like new information that that will help you get out too. We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot. It feels like there'll be conflict because of this, for sure. The Five of Wands is a lot of, all those wands are going. There's 5 different people fighting, and it's like, that's how you feel. You're very concerned about that and the conflict between this person. And Spirit just wants you to not worry about that. Obviously, like if it's a dangerous situation, be careful and take those steps to um, get yourself to safety in a safe way. But yeah, on the outside of this, there's just this transformative energy. We had coffin, right? Yes, same thing. Yes, there's some endings, but you're in your like chrysalis right now. You're in your cocoon, and you're gonna come out of that as this butterfly in that star vibe, the star energy, just able to spread your wings and do whatever you want to do. You're not gonna feel bound to this person. And I don't know, it's just very toxic. I don't know. But and there you could like have a child with this person or something, but at the same time, or you could have a very close loved one help you in this situation, like get out of this situation that's there for you through the whole thing. I also think that you just need to know that like love will still come for you. Beautiful, deep connections that are healthy will be there for you. The swan is just so elegant and lovely. And I'm pretty sure swans mate for life, right? And it's like you have someone that will be there eventually. It's just, I don't think it's this person. I really don't, pile two. But I am going to end your reading there, pile two. I wish this was more uplifting, but I hope there were some messages you needed to hear. And if not, check out a different pile if none of this resonated. But if you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell. If you would like to, I do have a Patreon actually that you can become a patron and have access to extended readings whenever I post those, polls to decide which readings to do next, as well as I do monthly horoscope readings and weekly energy check-ins, as well as opportunities to get a discount on personal readings. So check that out. if you'd like. I'll leave the link down below if you want to become a patron. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. You can check that out. If you have a question you'd like answered or need guidance on anything, feel free to shoot me a message and I'll get back to you. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, Pile 2, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello there, Pile 3. So if you chose the hematite, I think it's hematite, we'll just go with it, the shiny one. This is your reading. So this is all about the love message you need to hear right now. Again, you could be single, in a relationship, in separation, however it resonates for you, that's fine. You may have messages in more than one pile, and everything may not resonate for you, and that's okay. If some of it resonates, great. If none of it resonates in any of the piles, this video may not be for you, okay? But we're gonna just see what this love message is. So I just want to say there's potential here. These beautiful flowers and that open heart, it's just like there's a lot of potential with whether it's a connection or whatever it is that you've been thinking about in love. Like there's a lot of potential there. So let's see. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So obviously there may be some difficulties right now. I get the vibe that you're at a distance from each other. Not sure why, but, or like you don't get to see each other often. We'll see what else comes out here, but because I also think that this could be you criticizing yourself will lead to further unhappiness. Like you get very down about yourself because maybe you're not in a relationship or something like that. Like it could go, obviously this is the first card, so we'll see what else comes out here, but I don't know. I'm just getting the sense that obviously there's some unhappiness here, but it's because you're being very hypercritical. And it could be someone else as well, okay? So but there's a lot of potential. Like I said, there's a potential here for a lot of growth to happen with each other, but with yourself as well. So let's see what comes out here for pile 3. What's going on with pile 3, Spirit? We have healing, heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Okay. Oh God. All right. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. Okay. So all 3 of these came out, right? So honestly, like I said, it feels like you're at a distance. It could be in separation from this person, and you're healing from this heartbreak, and because you guys were very critical of each other, and you just felt like you couldn't come back from it, so you decided to end things, right? And you're potentially thinking about staying friends, or you wanted to stay friends, but then it just didn't work out that way. But again, I think there's potential here for meeting up with this person and being able to converse and get along and work through things, you know? Just enjoying each other's company and reminisce, you know? Yeah, and camera here has learned from the past and make memories. So, and perceptions there as well. So it's like your both of your perceptions of the situation were very different because you were not communicating with each other. You know what I mean? So it's like they thought one thing was happening and you thought another thing was happening, and you were both on a different page, and they were like, then you talk about it and you're like, wait, what? That's not what I was thinking at all. And it's like you realized like things may not have been how you thought they were at the time, right? And you're learning from that situation. Oh, okay. What? Okay. So we have engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Interesting that came out. I think that again, I said there's potential here. I do think there is potential. It feels like you guys could come back to each other and find a commitment and a partnership with each other. And it could lead to an engagement of some sort. But there's healing to do before that happens. And you could become friends before, like friends again. Maybe you weren't even friends before, you just flew into dating, or like immediately, like, let's date, and didn't get to know each other as friends. And I think that now that's the case. Like, you'll be talking more and really getting to know each other that way, in a friendship way, instead of just physically dating. All right, too many, too many. Oh, I just put them in backwards too. I think the runner really wants to come out. Okay. So the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. Yeah, someone wasn't ready, and that's like when you guys were in a relationship, there was a fear of commitment, a fear of intimacy, and really diving deeper than you were surface level. Like, maybe you guys were like just having like a one off, or like a one night stand situation, something casual, right? And this person got feels and they were like, oh God, I gotta go. Bye. You know? And you were like, what the hell just happened? Like, that was weird. Right? And I think that feels like it's changing. It does. I don't know. Okay, you. That was crazy. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self sabotage. Jesus. Yep. Fear, ego issues, jealousy. Yeah, exactly. They felt like they were self sabotaging themselves, and so they ran, or you did. Someone did, and you put an end to this connection. And I don't necessarily know if you guys wanted to, but or if they wanted to, because they really enjoy your company, or you really enjoyed their company, but they, again, self-sabotage. They didn't know what to do because of this fear of intimacy, and so they ran. Yeah, look, hammer, sabotage, but look, rebuilding as well, working on it. It could, so yes, there was that self-sabotage, but there's that potential as well. If you guys want to move ahead with it, there's the potential to rebuild this connection and really learn from the past, which is gorgeous. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Not criticizing each other, not criticizing yourself, right? Just accepting each other as who you are and realizing what you guys want, right? Communicating that, which is big. Let's see. Oh, did they want to come out? They did, but they didn't. Okay, there's 3. Let's see. Okay, so we have crazy patterns. One of you is very quirky, unique. Eclipse, a dominating presence. It's not a negative thing. I just think it's you can't miss them, because look, this is here as well. Sleek black, so they really attention. Like, it's hard to miss this person. They draw attention because their presence is dominating. That maybe they're very physically attractive, maybe they're very tall, something like that. I don't know. But there's just something about this person that's very like, whoa, you notice them, right? We also have passing notes. So with crazy patterns and passing notes, I don't know. I'm getting the vibes that like someone was concerned about what other people would say about this situation, or about this person, about this unique person that maybe this dominant energy like person never expected they would get with, right? Like, someone very unique and eccentric, very animated and lively. That's what this crazy patterns is giving me. Like, and it could be you. I think it is you, honestly. You're very outgoing. Um, I don't know if you're, see, I said, no, I think you're a little bit outgoing when you're very good. You like talking. I think you're very loud too, but you're very, in a lot of ways, you're loud. Like, in your morals, you're loud in maybe the way you dress, the jewelry you wear, your hairstyle, your voice, your personality. There could be several ways that you're loud, but it's just, and this person finds that very attractive, but it's not who they've dated in the past. Maybe I think that this person feels very like straight laced. They feel not conservative like politically, they just feel very like they dress very conservatively, and they're expected to act a certain way, or they were raised to act a certain way, like in public or with their friends or blah blah blah, and they're very straight laced, and they're worried about what other people are going to say about this connection, because again, you're not like anyone else they've dated, and they're worried that people will be critical. And that could have led to them being critical of you, which is really rude, obviously. Again, I think they learned from this, but it's like they tried to hide your shine. You see how this is all yellow and then this black is coming in and it's like eclipsing, it's hiding it. Hmm. I do think this is past energy though. Again, there's that sabotage. I think that they really love this about you. They love your amazing um loudness, in every sense of the word. It's just like they got scared, and they ran. They were like, I can't do this. I don't know if my family will accept this connection or anything like that. You could be from different cultural back cultural backgrounds as well. Hmm. Let's see what comes out in the tarot, actually. I'm curious. Then we'll get to some charms as well and letters. God, don't fall. Oh, crap. All right, fine. That's too many, but we'll take some of these here. Yes, there's something about going public. They were very concerned. I'll definitely take these ones at least. All right, what the hell? They were very concerned about going public with this relationship. I think they wanted to, but they were worried. They were very, again, worried about people's perceptions. I think this is a very self-conscious person, or they're very, and their ego gets in the way a lot. But I mean, that's what they're definitely saying. So they weren't secure enough with themselves in the past before you guys went your separate ways to be with you openly. Maybe you guys were like in a secret relationship or something. But man. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. You got an extra card. Two of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands. I want to keep this eclipse card out because it looks very important. You probably can't see the seven part, but that's fine. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles is very committed. They're a committed person. I think you're so loyal and ready for war. Like, it's like you're ready to fight. And maybe this person even is now. Even with that Seven of Wands here, this person wants to fight for you in a way against these people that could potentially have something negative to say, right? And it keeps them up at night how they treated you with this Nine of Swords. It brought them a lot of pain to like realize that they made you feel bad and that they treated you poorly in the past. This could also be you though, like being sad about how they treated you, because you felt it really had potential. This connection had so much potential and you were like, what the hell went wrong, And it's this person just not being secure enough with themselves, but it feels like with the Knight of Pentacles, someone will be moving forward and toward the other, right? They're not afraid to fight these battles anymore. It's like they found this balance within themselves and within this connection. I think that that's going to happen. But it's a matter, again, I said it because you guys could, like, someone could send the other a message and then you guys start talking and then you meet up for coffee or you do something like that and you're friends. It's friends first, right? And then it can grow into something more. But you guys really need to take things slow, I think. And that's really what that Knight of Pentacles is, taking things slow, but moving forward at the same time. And not being afraid to, you're ready. Someone's ready to fight here. And I do believe it's that person, that dominating energy, that person that they're ready to fight for you against everybody. Honestly, like, I dare you to say something about pile 3. I dare you, right? Like, and I'm not saying people are talking shit about you or anything like that. It's just like they're in their head. They're really concerned about this, right? Because they're not sure of how people will perceive this or perceive you or this connection, right? I'm just saying. And again, people might not be saying anything. It's just this person is so in their head about it. And it's like dominating their thoughts, right? But I think that they are doing a lot of growth. And things are really balancing out for them in their mind. It's just like, yes, okay, I am good. I am one with myself and everything is chill. They're feeling more grounded than they used to be as well. Like, just more self-assured, look at how ready this person is. They're just like, those eyes are so determined, right? And I think that that's what this person's going to be like. And obviously you can take them or leave them. 100%, it's your choice, okay? So I'm just saying, there's the potential here, and they could be getting ready to reach out to you, right? I just want you to know that. So let's see. Let's get some charms to close out your reading. We'll get some letters too, see if any initials or anything come out. Okay, so we have O, L, U, B, S. So we have bus. Maybe they'll travel to you by bus or something like that. They could be, like I said, at a distance from you. Los, I know it's only, but or Los, Los Angeles, Los, I don't know, Spanish, something, Lou could be a shortened, like, abbreviation for something. Boss, Bussy. Oh my God, my filter needs to shut up. Oh God, if you know, you know. Pretend I didn't say that, okay? Just shh. Bullsh. Like, that could be you. Like, bullshit. Fuck you. I'm out of here. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, anyway. So have fun with those. They could be initials, they could be abbreviations, words, a first letter of a restaurant, something like that. Abbreviations for, like, a city, state, or country, anything like that. But okay, so we've got the 10. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. And the Joker. So the Fool, this person's ready for a new adventure and fresh start. I think that you are too, honestly. It's just like fresh start, something fresh here. And but it's also like the 10 of Pentacles came out, so it's like they really want to provide for you. They want to be like, they're giving me such, like, they are giving me like boss energy, like more very well established in their career or something like that. And the Crown really reminds me of that as well. But I think they're getting their thoughts together. They're not allowing these thoughts to drag them down and in that Nine of Swords anymore. Also could be a teacher of some sort, or again, I see an apple and it's like a fresh start. You bite into an apple and it's so fresh and crisp, and I think that that's kind of what this is as well. And you guys are just going to be going with the flow. Go with the flow. That's what spirit wants you to do. Go with the flow and don't criticize each other. Big thing, okay? um Communicate what you need to. It feels like this, honestly, it feels like this could be like a soulmate connection. I didn't say that before, but it's like you guys have a connection that you can't explain. And you could also have like a psychic connection with each other too, in some way. Like you feel emotions that aren't yours, but you really think it's this person. And that could be what this is as well. But I think you're very intuitive. Like maybe you realize like this is coming, they're going to be coming, and maybe taking action towards you and reaching out to potentially talk some more. But I think that they just really want to provide for you. Or see, and I don't mean it like, they just want to have this security with you, with that 10 of Pentacles. It's just like they want abundance with you. They want everything with you. That's what it is here. And they want that fresh start so they can lead into this abundance. And potentially, isn't this the pile that had the engagement ring? It was a potential beautiful future together. But again, it's completely like you can take this or leave them. Take them or leave them, You do not have to take them back if you don't want to, or even talk to them. That's not what I mean. Okay? It's because you have your own free will. Do what you want to do. Okay? I'm just telling you what the cards are telling me and what my intuition's telling me through the cards. Okay? But I think I'm going to end your reading there, pile 3. This has been such a pleasure to read for you today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. If you'd like to become a patron on my Patreon, I'll leave the link down below. You can have access to different polls about like future readings, extended readings, which I'll post quite often, monthly horoscope readings. I do weekly energy check-ins, as well as opportunities for like discounted personal readings are available on my Patreon as well. So check that out if you'd like, down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. You can shoot me an email if you have any questions you want answered or need some guidance. I got you. Just shoot me an email. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, pile 3, and I'll see you next time, okay?